Hi Virgo, this is Leah Fresh Astrology. We're looking at May 2018. This is a big month. By the way, for those of you who want to explore a personal reading or a life coaching session, my website is www.freshastrology.com. So back to May, a big month because of the movement of Uranus, the change bringer, into Taurus after 7 years in Aries. Think back to 2011 and all the changes you've been through. Now look ahead 7 years. You can't know exactly what will happen, but you can know change is coming. The same way change came back in 2011 and brought you to where you are today. 7 years from now, you won't recognize yourself. You'll be, in just such a new place internally and externally. Chiron, around the same time, in May, will have moved. Chiron is a rock in our solar system that astronomers are calling everything from a small planet to an old comet. And it will be newly into Aries, where it will bring fresh healing to certain areas of your life. But then go backward to allow time for you to catch up. Both planets, Uranus and Chiron, will be going backward and forward over the next 12 months. And this will help us catch up to all the changes because the changes are coming. So this highlights for us this Aries and Taurus area is very much highlighted here. This is what we're working with. It depends on where it hits your chart, which is what we're going to talk about in a minute. But first, something that's very Uranus into Taurus is the idea of change and money. Taurus is a lot about money and improving your finances. So if you want to improve your relationship to money, your bank account, your creditors, your landlord, your personal sense of okayness and satisfaction with your financial health, our upcoming Sexy Smart Money Magnet tutorial might be exactly what you need to help you identify your blockages around money and your habits around money, and to dissolve those blockages and change your habits so that you can improve your financial situation and your emotional situation around money. For those who sign up early, the link will be below, you get the early bird discount. It launches on April 15th, so if you sign up before then, you get the discount. But even after April 15th, the pricing on the program is very good. It's a densely packed program. It was originally conceived to be 6 weeks long, but now we're calling it 6 modules because it's, unless you had total free time, I don't know how you would complete it in 6 weeks. That's how much material we're giving you. It's written material, workbooks, exercises, audios, videos, I mean, you name it, it's there. And it's not just me presenting this, but my 2 business partners. So I will be coaching you, not through astrology, but I'll be wearing my coaching hat and helping you clarify your money relationship through various exercises that help you do that. And my business partner Mimi will coach you on practical ways to manage your money in a healthier, more effective way. And my business partner Carolyn will guide you through visualizations and meditations to help you gain clarity and heal around money. So if you want help with money, this program is for you. Our mission is to help people get the life they want. Very often, money is a part of this equation that eludes many people. All 3 of us have been in places throughout our life where money was chaotic or hard to come by, and we found very tried and true ways to get to a place of strength financially, and we want to share that with you. So sign up before April 15 if you want the discount, but even if you don't get it before April 15, it's a very good price for what it is. So moving on to your forecast for May. So it's interesting, you're an earth sign, Virgo. You probably know that. And Taurus is a fellow earth sign. So there's a lot of energy now focused in earth signs. With Uranus moving into Taurus, that's a heavy hitter planet moving into a fellow earth sign. And additionally, You have in Capricorn, another fellow earth sign, Pluto and Saturn working together. We discussed that a lot around the new year. So there's this heavy earth energy. It's going to benefit Virgos a lot. But how? How will it benefit you? Uranus is entering a place on your chart that represents travel, your world views, your philosophical views, higher education, the world of ideas, and idea dissemination. So how do you disseminate ideas? Well, you broadcast them. How do you broadcast them? Well, 50 years ago, it would have been on the radio, through newspapers, magazines, maybe television. Now you broadcast, online, and you use your phone. There's so many different ways to disseminate information and ideas. You will be very much involved in this. This is also an area, because of its representation of higher education, this is a place where you're learning a lot over the next 7 years. Learning. Huge roller coaster of learning. You also have the ability to turn into a type of a teacher or mentor or coach. So if you are a professor or a mentor or a teacher or a coach, or you're thinking about becoming one of these, this is your time. And Uranus will help bring you more quickly into that status of those professions, or also into the status of someone who publishes or broadcasts. So if you wanted to be a blogger, you get some help with this. If you want to write a book, you get some help with this. If you want to be an anchor person or newscaster, Uranus will help you with this. But it's definitely a learning journey, and it involves some risk and the willingness just to get out there and do it. Get out there in front of people and be yourself, and show what you've got, and be willing to take that roller coaster ride. Be willing to have some ups and downs. It will benefit you if you're willing to hang on and go for that ride. So that is what is in store. Previously, Uranus had been in this area of your finances. A lot of Virgos could have had some big ups and downs with finances. But now you've stabilized somewhat. And so Uranus does leave you in a better position that it found you in, ultimately, and helps you strengthen and find new ways to tackle issues or problems. Chiron is now coming out of your 7th house of relationships, where you've been healing some old wounds, and it's moving into the area of finances. So any unresolved issues around money and intimacy can now be healed over the next 7 to 8 years. Chiron will move through here and help heal issues, all things financial, all things intimacy related, if you allow it to. There is the choice, which I've forgotten to mention around Chiron. There is a choice always with all of these planets and planetoids and old comets, or whatever you call them. Everything that is symbolic in our chart, there's the opportunity to go in a kind of take the high road or the low road. There is the opportunity with Chiron to feel bitter, hurt, stuck, full of blame, and just live as a martyr. That is a choice one might take or make. But the higher side of Chiron is the side that decides to heal, no matter what it takes, or is open to the concept of healing, and open to change, and open to letting go of bitterness or hurt or martyrdom. The willingness to release that role, and the willingness to become somebody who can heal, and maybe even can help others heal. That's the choice you have before you. So no matter what's happened in relationships in your past, no matter how bad it was or is, you have a choice here. And you've got 8 years. So Chiron doesn't expect you to get hurt and get over it immediately. In fact, it's already been cruising through your relationships for 8 years. In its entirety, moving through 7th and 8th house that can both impact relationships. It's giving you 16 years to heal. Not that you'll need that entire time, but it's giving you a long time to heal. So the expectation is not that you're perfect overnight. And I think for Virgos, this is important to understand that the planets give you a much longer time frame to heal and do things than we give ourselves. So keep that in mind. Chiron is here to help you heal and move on, and maybe even help others and heal your finances, and maybe even help others heal their finances. But it's very lenient with its time frame. And I strongly suggest that all Virgos, all signs, be lenient with themselves and gentle, and give themselves the same healing energy they hope to receive from Chiron. It will help you heal faster and turn you into a healer if you want to be. So, let me check. I'm trying to give everybody a similar amount of time. So I think we've accomplished that. So mostly this is just a very exciting time to put yourself out there. Be willing to step out of the shadows, be willing to be seen, and to step into that full space that's meant for you to inhabit on this planet and in your lifetime. Often we shrink and we don't fully inhabit that space that could be us. So it's that idea of not living up to your full potential, which has sort of a punitive, judgmental. I don't like that phrase, living up to your, or not living up to your potential, or living up to your potential, because it makes it sound like we're somehow bad. Sometimes just life just throws stuff at us and we shrink a little bit or a lot. And now's the time to really step up and be seen for who you are and shine. All right? Take care.